Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm actually just getting ready for my first ever run club. Don't mind me, just going to a little run club with the girls. Basically, this vlog is going to be how to try new things, how to push yourself out your comfort zone, how to meet new people, because I feel like that is something that a lot of people have kind of mentioned to me a lot recently since I've been doing the 12-week peak updates and TikToks and stuff. Like, it's very much out with, like, what I've just done is not natural to anyone, and it's very much out with my comfort zone and a lot of other people's comfort zones. So yeah, so I just thought I would share a little kind of video about the best way to kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone and just to try new things and to meet new people, because I was speaking to my boyfriend about it last night actually, and he was saying that you can only progress so far in life if your environment is constantly staying the same. I'm so glad I shaved this morning, by the way. All my arms were up the full time there. Yeah, basically, like, you can only progress so much if your environment stays the same. And it's right. Like, I love my environment, I love my friends, I love my family, I love my gym. And if it were up to me, I would just keep that as my environment for the rest of my life. But I'm very aware that, like, I always want to meet new people, I always want to learn, I always want to try new things, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So I just thought I would bring you along and we'll see how it goes. I'm not a runner, so I'm a bit nervous. I don't even have one of those like running vests. I don't know what the running girlies use. I'm just gonna have to like run with my phone in my hand. It's not gonna look very professional. Not very runner etiquette. And then do I bring water? Like, if I got my phone in one hand and my water in the other hand? I feel like that's just a big no-no. Maybe I should have got like a wee... I have a bum bag. But what's worse, you know? I don't even know. I don't mind. I'm not embarrassed. I'll wear a bum bag. But I just don't know what... I just don't know. I don't know. First timer. But yeah, anyway, come with me. We'll see what happens. I basically came across this running group on Instagram. There was a girl... When I started doing my daily TikToks for the 12-week peak, I had come across this girl who was also doing daily TikToks, but she was on her like journey to running a marathon, which is really cool. So she was doing her daily updates and I was doing mine, and then I came across her that way and I was invested. So she's then, since doing her marathon, since doing her marathon, she has started a running club with a few other people, and it just always looked dead like friendly and just nice, and it's in Glasgow and I live in Glasgow. So I feel like after, like, since doing the 12 peak, I've met so many people, and it's just made me want to meet more people in the same kind of fitness world, you know. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm in my trying new things era, clearly. I went to Thai boxing with Smart on Monday. It was a disaster. Total disaster. I got punched in the face. It was actually awful. We're not going to dwell on it. I'm thinking running. I said to him, he was like, I'm so proud of you for like pushing out your comfort zone. And I was like, could we not have gone swimming or something? Do you know what I mean? Like, why did it have to be boxing? Yeah, but do you know what? I tried it. Didn't meet any new friends because I was trying not to cry the whole time. So maybe I'll meet some friends tonight, who knows. But anyway, yeah, that's like a little babble. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I was kind of like talking myself out of it this week because I was like, oh, it's so warm, it's too warm to go a run. And my boyfriend was like, that's pathetic. I was like, I know. So then today I was like, no, it's so sunny. Just imagine you're like in California going for a run. So that's what I'm doing. I've had my dinner. I'm hoping that I won't get a stitch or something, but who am I kidding? I probably will. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. I think it starts at 6:30 and it's now 5:30. But I want to give myself like enough time to get there and not be late and find a parking space. So this is a kind of how-to video. So my advice, when you're doing something on your own or trying new things, you're going to talk yourself out of it. But my advice would be to tell people that you're planning on doing these things and they can hold you accountable. Like, I purposely tell my boyfriend I'm going to do these things because I know if I turn around and say I'm not going, he is going to be not a happy bunny, because he knows how good these things are for me. So I tell him, I tell my sister, I tell my friends, I'll put it on my Instagram story that I'm going to do it, so that I basically hold myself accountable. Another bit of advice would be, it's so much easier said than done, but don't worry about going to these things yourself, because the likelihood is a lot of people at these things will either be themselves or have been themselves, you know, the first time they went. So that's my advice. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. But yeah, so that would be my advice. Keep yourself accountable, tell people you're going to do it, and also don't worry about going yourself. People are sometimes like, oh, it's embarrassing going myself. It's actually not embarrassing at all. If anything, it's really cool that you're doing these things yourself and that you don't care what people think. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. It is always worth it, and then you meet new people, and then the next time you go, it's like, ugh, it's no big deal, like you've made friends. So yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm interested to see how it goes, and I'll obviously fill you in when I'm done. But yeah, see you soon. Guys, I'm truly obsessed with Taylor Swift at the moment, and I don't know if you know this about me, but I've always been obsessed with Taylor Swift, like, but more low-key obsessed. Like, I used to walk to school when I was in like first year. I wasn't cool enough, I didn't have an iPod, like iPod Shuffle that all the cool kids had. So I used to walk with her Fearless album, in a portable CD player in my school bag, and like hope that people thought it was an iPod, but it was actually a portable CD player, and I had to keep the CD player flat, otherwise the CD would jam. Anyway, long story short, I've always loved Taylor Swift, but yeah, very much low-key. But now she's doing like a world tour. Is it a world tour? She's doing a tour in America at the moment, and it's all over my TikTok. And now I'm just listening to her all the time. I'm listening to that Fearless album, and now I'm like, she's going to bring out tickets for the UK tour, and I'm really considering it. I don't know anyone that would go with me though. Maybe that could be another vlog, how to go to a Taylor Swift concert on your own. Who knows? But anyway, I'm really loving her stuff at the moment. Like I do just love her. But anyway, I just thought I would mention that. On my way to running club, don't mind me. It's so hot, like it's actually piping. Like my car says it's 27 degrees. That's just not, that's wild for Glasgow. Or the UK, that's Espanol weather, that is not UK weather. Okay, so I'm here. I'm literally like 15 minutes early. If you know me, I'm never 15 minutes early for anything, but I think just when it's something new and you're on your own, you don't want to be that person that turns up late. But it's also a problem because I try and drink about 4 litres of water a day, and I'm gonna need to pee, and I can't imagine there's anywhere, like there's no like public toilets and stuff. I'll figure it out. I'm trying not to worry because I'm in my trying new things era. I'll let you know how it goes. I've got 10 minutes to kill, but it's too hot to sit in the car. It's actually too hot. Anyway, just because I'm doing a like how to push out your comfort zone, I feel like when you get to this point when you're sitting in your car waiting, that's actually the worst bit, because it's kind of enough time to talk yourself out of it, and it's quite daunting that you're like just about to go and like do something new and you're on your own. Whenever I tell myself I'm nervous or I get that butterfly feeling, I tell myself it's excitement. Even if it's not, I say like, oh, I've got like excited butterflies. Even if it's nervous butterflies, I just tell myself it's excitement, and then your brain starts to believe it, and then you're just going to be more excited than anything else. So yeah, I don't really get like the kind of nervous excited butterflies though. I'm trying to think of when, like I just never really get them. Oh, sometimes like, see if I'm going to like an event that's going to be like before the photo shoot, I got the nervous butterflies even though I was with my sister, so it wasn't because I was doing it on my own. I don't know why it was. I think it was just like so much anticipation because we've been literally waiting for that day for 12 weeks. But now I feel okay. I don't know, I used to do so many things on my own before COVID, and like I've literally like travelled all over the world myself, so this kind of thing doesn't bother me, but it's still a wee bit like, oh, you know. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Guys, see as well, before the 12-week peak, I would not ever have just worn like a sports bra shorts unless I was on holiday. But that's another thing I've learned since 12-week peak. Like, I'm just trying to like, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just trying to like be confident in my body whether I'm doing a 12-week peak or not. So here we are. That was good. Anyway guys, it was really good. It was really good. So we did a 5k. Should I shut this door? I feel like it's quite noisy. It's just so hot. Right, so yeah, we did a 5k and it was really good. I actually did better than I thought I was going to do, and I only got 1 stitch. Whereas before I've definitely had 2 or 3, so I only had 1 stitch, so I'm really proud of myself. The girls were so nice. Like, obviously I knew that would be the case because I feel like fitness gym girlies, running girlies, you name it, sporty girlies are just like the best type of girls. But obviously going to these things, like I hadn't met anyone, I just kind of heard about this on Instagram, but I'm so glad I went. It was so nice. Yeah, like I say, the girls are all great. You know, it was a mixed ability. There was different paces. Obviously there was some people at the front going kind of fast, some people at the back taking it at their own pace. I just kind of lingered in the middle and was speaking to a few of the girls. It's just so nice to meet new people. Anyway, had a great time, very sweaty, cannot wait for a shower. This is going to be my second shower of the day because it is just so hot, and we're just not used to this heat in Glasgow. But I did think it was going to be too hot to go for a run, and it was actually really nice. It was just so nice. Like, we ran along the river through Glasgow Green. Like, it was just so nice because it's not often we get this weather. So, and I would much rather run in the sun than run in the rain. This just totally confirms my thoughts, feelings, emotions on the fact that it's so good to push yourself out your comfort zone, to do something new, to meet new people, because when you meet new people, you're talking about new things, you're getting new ideas, you're getting new perspectives, new chat, new jokes. Yeah, it's just great. So I'll definitely be back to that running club for sure. And I think because it was only 5k, like, that's fine for me. I don't know if I could have done any more, especially in that heat. If it was a bit milder, I probably could have done like 10k, you know, but it's just too hot for that. So we'll stick to the 5k at the moment. But no, it was great. I'm actually dripping, so I'm just going to sign this off here. But thanks so much for watching, guys. And I just like actually love receiving messages from people, and a lot of the time it's people that I've never met, like, you know, in person, saying that like they've been enjoying my YouTube videos or my TikToks or my Instagram content, and it just makes me so happy because I actually love making it and posting it and sharing it. So the fact that people enjoy watching it just makes me so happy. So thank you so much. Like, honestly, it means the world to me. And I think it's so nice because people don't have to say nice things. People can think them, but they don't necessarily always like say them. So when people actually go out their way to say nice things or like have a nice thought and actually like voice that thought, I just love it. And it's encouraging me to do it more. Like, I feel like I've always been a girl who supports other girls, but I'm even more so now than I ever was, because there's just so much good energy flying about and I want to be a part of that and I want to contribute to that. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Push yourself out your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't normally do, because it's good for you and it's good for your soul, and you will get so many endorphins, and that's what we're here for. Bye, guys.